Hi, I'm Peter Rose, founder of Longwood Currency Trading, and I just made about $2,400 in 1 minute trading the FOREX NFP fire. Not bragging about anything or the value of the dollar, because the emphasis here is on if you follow your rules and you have good rules, then you can achieve whatever your bank is going to be able to provide for you. I happen to be trading a six-figure account, and so I don't need very many pips in order to make a certain amount of money. You're trading, 80 bucks a pip, 100 bucks a pip, 200 bucks a pip. It doesn't take very many pips to make a lot of money. So it isn't so much the money that I made. I made about 8 pips. So in looking at your experience in your trading, not your experience in whatever else it is that you're doing, but your actual trading in a live account, what that experience is. What's that showing you? Are you trying to make 20 pips a day? Well, first of all, let's determine if you're drinking the Kool-Aid that all these educators are putting out, that it's so much safer to trade on the daily chart. It's safer to trade on the daily chart if you're trading a six-figure account, because you're only applying a small amount of your money to this trade that's going to go multi-day. Okay, you're going to be holding that trade for 4 or 5 days. You're looking for 200-300 pips, because the ATR on any of the major pairs runs 80 to 120 pips a day. Yeah, so you hold it for 3 days. You pick off 60 pips a day. There you are, 180 pips or 200 pips, or maybe you pick up more than that. But that doesn't take into account the retracement of price that takes place during that day's period of time. Go to your chart and look at it. Take a day's price and display it on just a day, maybe on a 5-minute chart, because that'll give you enough candles to look at this stuff. Price is going to go up, let's say 60 pips for the day, 100 pips for the day. Does it go up in little 5-minute chunks all the way up? Do you have a pin bar? Do you have an NFP announcement like I was in today, trading that? You don't need to make very many pips. Once you catch the momentum going, you can make a lot of money. I made more than probably cumulatively more than 8 pips on that, because I had set an initial stop for price, and as soon as price was moving in my direction, I started to add more lots, but I left my stop, which took off 4 of the lots that I had put in, but I already staged in 6 more, so it went through my stop, and I'm just banging the button to put on more position. And I let it go, and I got up to, it was about $2,000. It was moving really good. I said, I can get out with this 2,000, or it could have a retracement on me and go back 10 pips, and I'm pretty deep in the water by now, so that would bring me, and I'm not doing these calculations. I've seen this happen so many times. I can do this in real time. My rules set the stage for this particular type of thing. For the amount of money that I'm trading and making it $2,000 plus the $400 that just got checked out, $2,400, it was a large percentage against my bank. What's reasonable to expect? Sure, you can swing for the fence, but you have to be set up for that when you go into the trade. And I wasn't. I was just looking to take advantage of what I knew was going to be a high volatility situation with some sustained momentum for a short period of time. My rules have conditions that deal with that scenario. And they do not say to ride that further than you feel the elasticity in the momentum will stay. Elasticity is a term that I haven't used before. It's a term that we use in physics for particle attraction and stuff, and movement. But you have momentum, but then you have how long that momentum is going to go, the elasticity of that order flow. There was a tremendous amount of order flow, but it was because it was NFP. And what happens at NFP? Price is going to move drastically in one direction. In order to place an order, you have to have somebody that's going to take the opposite side of the order. And if it goes in your favor, it means the guy that took the other side of your order is wrong. So that's where your volatility comes from. Everybody's getting out because they got it wrong. And I hesitate to say this, but I had a thought that because of the hype of this particular NFP that just happened, this is early December of 2023, that there would be not only high volatility, but consistent momentum that would carry through for, it could be 40 or 50 or 60 pips. I didn't know what that was, but I set my plan up. When I set that original take profit point, it was only to get a small amount of money, and then I was going to jump out. I only wanted to grab it. But price was falling like shit through a goose. What is a guy supposed to do? You hit the button, bang, 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 bang. And then when you accumulate a nice profit, you say, this is a pretty good percentage of the bank that I've got invested in trading. If this thing turns around, it's going to turn around very quick because this has all the makings in the world of a pin bar. I mean, this is experience talking about trading, not trading systems, not trading fucking fib levels, not trading support and resistance levels or RSI or God, or whatever it is that you think you're going to use. It's trading. And you don't have to calculate this stuff in your head, and it isn't complicated. It's just trading. If you learn how to trade, then this stuff just is normal. I go bang, 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 bang. I look at the situation. I've swallowed enough of that. All I can eat. Boom, I'm out. So I got $2,000 on that and another 400 or so on the lots that went out. And the only reason that I took those out was because I had a standing order there, and I was too friggin' busy adding to the position to cancel that order. Otherwise, that order would have made me an additional $2,000 on the price. Well, let's see, it went down 40, it wouldn't have been 2,000. It would have been about another $900. I think more, double what I got, maybe triple what I got. But that's okay. But when you're looking at an NFP, it's different than when you're looking at a daily chart. So if you look at your daily chart based on this NFP, you don't even see this movement, but there was an 80 pip 5-minute move, I think it was. So you're sitting there with your 3 lots that you're trading on a daily chart, and you're going to take an 80 pip swing in the wrong direction because you're looking for that to continue in the direction you thought it was going to continue in for 200 or 300 pips. I mean, what are you going to do if you're trading on a daily chart? You're going to set an 8 or a 10 pip stop. You're going to trail your price by 10 pips if you're trading long term. You don't know what you're doing. You're crippling the whole strategy behind trading on those daily charts. And particularly if you're trading at 100 or 200 to 1, you're trading at 200 to 1, you're trading, oh man, you could be trading $1,000 a pip, $800 a pip. Well, let's not get too dramatic about it. Let's just say you're trading at $500 a pip and it goes 10 pips against you. That's $5,000. And you can do that on a $10,000 account. You just lost $5,000. You're now so far underwater, losing $5,000 on that $10,000 account. You can't buy hardly anything with that. You've left 50% of your bank in 5 seconds. because you listen to some fool telling you to trade at 100 to 1 or 200 to 1. You need to learn this stuff not from the standpoint of somebody's trading systems, engulfing candle patterns, or moving average cross systems, or RSI induced coma, or whatever it is that you're looking at. You need to learn how to trade. And then, if you want to use those indicators for something else than trading, then that's okay. But you can't do that until you've established good basic trading metrics, not using any of those indicators and not using any of the fancy other stuff like staging and all the rest of the stuff. It's like swimming. You can't just jump in the pool and swim a mile. You got to learn to float first, and then you got to learn to dog paddle. I know you want to do that. You want to swim 4 lengths of the pool and pick up your bronze medal. But life doesn't work that way. But there's so many that are getting involved in currency trading because the price of entry is so cheap. You can get in for $100. If you're getting in to trade currencies for $100, you're going to lose your money, I guarantee you. If you're getting in with $500, you're going to lose your money, I guarantee you. And even those of you that are trading in and getting in involved in minis, you're going to lose your money because you don't know how to trade. Because what you want to do is take your $1,000 and lever that up at 200 to 1 so that you're trading at 200 bucks a pip, and you're going to take that $1,000 and you're going to get a 20 pip or 30 pip gain, you think, and you're at, like I said, maybe 100 bucks a pip. And so you get 20 pips. You make $2,000 on your $1,000. I just... you're in dreamland. Just like you're in dreamland if you think you can dive in the pool and compete with Olympic swimmers. They'll chew you up. They'll drown you in their wake. The folks that I work with, the most difficult thing that they have to do is get out of their head trading at high leverage, trading for 20 or 30 pips a day, trading a 5 lot on leverage. You have to start from the beginning and learn this stuff as a trading exercise. You have to learn how to trade first. And in my courses, I don't even start with the trading. I start with, what's the problem you're trying to solve? You're trying to solve, no, the problem isn't to make money. The problem isn't how many pips should I try to make, or how many lots do I need to trade to make the money? That isn't learning trading. There's stuff that you have to learn before you even get to that part. If you're an experienced trader and you're not having the success that you think that you should, and you're in that, you have a bank size in the low to mid 5 figures, and you're not having the success that you want to have, and you've been trading for about a year, that's the target audience of person that I'm talking to. I can help you because I can show you in 15 minutes where you can improve some of your stuff. Now, whether you're going to implement that with some of the other stuff that's necessary to go with it, you don't just ask a question. I get people all the time. Oh, I'm thinking about trading gold and I just shut them right off. Don't trade gold. You trade currencies, trade currencies. I'm thinking of trading an RSI with a Bollinger Band or something, and they can't get that out of their heads. That's the toughest thing that I have as an educator. And I have over 50 years of educational experience in teaching martial arts, which is one of the most difficult things that you can teach somebody because it's all fear-based. Well, you have fear of losing money too, but you're listening to people that are telling you stuff that they shouldn't be telling casual watchers of YouTube videos because you don't have the experience to do that stuff. There are guys that are trading out there at 200 to 1 and they're making 10,000 bucks a day. on a $50,000 account. That's great. They've got the experience and they know how to trade. The problem is they're not educators, so they don't know how to teach you. They're going to say, oh, it's because of this fib level, or because I have this, set this thing and just let it go. But they don't really know how to teach the fundamental aspects of what the trading process is. That's what you need to learn how to do, is to trade. And when you learn how to trade, then you can get on your own journaling thing and say, I made $2,400 in 1 minute trading NFP. When you're starting out, you shouldn't even have your trading platform open on NFP day. You don't even trade that, because it's crazy. You have to know how to trade in order to trade NFP. You can be as good as you want to get at fib levels and Bollinger Bands and all that other shit. And if you try to trade NFP, you are going to get sucked off the planet. I guarantee that. And the reason I can guarantee it is because 90% of the traders lose 90% of their money very quickly. And why is that? Are they all stupid? No, nobody's stupid getting into this. You get the wrong education. 90% failure rate because of the education, not because you're stupid or you're trying something that you shouldn't be trying because you don't have any of the fundamental experience to base that try on. We try stuff all the time. But it's not just, oh, this is a new system I'm going to try. It's, I have my trading strategy, which is within my trading plan, which is in the framework of rules, simple rules, that I've designed in order to deal with trading. Not what do I do if it's a trending environment, or what do I do if it's an NFP, or what do I do if it's in a range-bound market. Those considerations aren't even part of trading. They're not. They really aren't. And anybody who's not able to describe what that trading process is in relationship to the difference between a system as opposed to a strategy, you can't pay any attention to them, even though they might have made $10 million trading, because they don't know how to teach you. That means you don't listen to their channel or whatever, because as you get better in trading, if you have the real good foundation, and you look at those guys, you just don't pay attention to what they're telling you to do. You look at how they're doing what they're doing, and you look at when they're doing what they're doing. And then you can start to see where the utility of what they're saying comes into play. Just to close off the trade, I didn't just get lucky on that $2,400 that I made on that NFP. I went back in about an hour later and traded for 5 minutes and made an additional $338. So again, short pips, and I didn't go in with my whole account, but I went in fairly heavy, because all I was doing was to nick the reaction to all those folks that were wrong at that NFP and had to get out of their position. Price has to come back from its extended point. And I was looking at trading on the next candle over from a candle that had a 30 pip pin bar tail on it. Okay, so those are the things you can do when you know how to trade. So learn how to trade first, and then you can send me an email and say, look at what I was able to do, and be proud of the work that you put in to your study of trading and not listening to these guys that are talking about just silly crap. Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.